y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Makayla. In today's video, we're just doing my May and June roundup. So this is going to be all of the products I've been loving, haven't been getting along with too well, or finishing, just all of the products that I've been using between the last 2 months. For me, 1 month isn't never enough for me to try a product out or truly experience it, so I like to do it every 2 months, and it gives me kind of a good balance of really getting to test out the product to its fullest potential. So starting off with some of my empties, I finished this Elta MD Sunscreen. This is not the viral one that is tinted, it's just the plain one. It has niacinamide in it and I absolutely loved it. It is my second time repurchasing it and I did want to try something different, and so I picked up the Innisfree Daily UV Sunscreen. I'm really excited to try this out. This is also supposed to be super clean. Hopefully if my skin reacts well to this, I'll probably keep using this, and still has about the same high SPF in it. So I'm gonna give this a try. I picked this up on my Amazon Prime days, and stay tuned for a big Amazon and Bed Bath & Beyond haul coming up soon next week. But yeah, this is when I picked this up. Another almost empty that I have are these two mascara products. This is the Lancome Cilis booster. I don't know, some people believe in this stuff, some people don't. It's the white mascara and they use it as like a primer. I absolutely love this stuff. And then lastly is the Monsieur Big. I got this one actually for Christmas, and it has, like, you can see it has like one more use left, but this tube is basically running on its last leg. So yeah, these two are both almost empties, so I'm kind of actually happy that I am making my way through some more eye products. And then last but not least, that's almost finished, is this Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 Sand Sable, and it looks like there's a lot left in this, but I've had to take the stopper out just so I can get product off of it, and so now there's a lot more product I can get out of this, which is also a great hack. If you haven't tried this before, you can get so much more product out. Obviously it's not as like clean and or like user friendly, so I usually use this with a little bit because it's like globbed on here because there's no stopper to like wipe the wand off. But if you want to make your products last, that is the way to go. So this is like an almost finish, which I'm very happy about as well. Moving on to products that I have like recently fallen in love with, or fallen in love with like newly just out of purchasing. Starting off with makeup again. All right, and this is my really only dislike of Poreless Putty Primer. Everyone and their mom was talking about this. I picked it up and it was supposed to be a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I don't see the hype. Like, one, I hate the packaging. I hate that I have to stick my fingernail in it like this. Especially if you have long nails, everyone knows you back scoop into the thing, and which I get, totally fine. But, and this is my hand here, and then I'm just gonna rub this in. And honestly, to me, it feels good. I mean, it feels like not too mattifying, doesn't make your face feel super like dry or anything, but also doesn't, for me, really blur anything. Like, my hand doesn't feel any smoother. It just feels like a cream on my face. And maybe I'm using too much, maybe I'm using too little, but I personally think if you want to do something more pore filling, there's significantly better options than this. I think it's like a hot take. I feel like everyone and their mom loved this. I don't know, this really wasn't doing it for me, but if anyone else has any good like primer recommendations, let me know in the comments. Moving on to products that I have like recently fallen in love with, or fallen in love with newly just out of purchasing. Starting off with makeup again, is this Becca Under Eye Bright Concealer. And I'm really sad that Becca is going out of business, and so that's another reason why I wanted to use this, was because, so this is the Becca Eye Bright Concealer. It is a very salmony pink undertoned concealer. A little bit of this goes such a long ways, and I love doing this under my makeup if I didn't get any sleep the night before, or I just have some dark circles, or even just to like highlight. I really want to do like almost like a Scott Barnes technique where you highlight and contour before you lay down the foundation. I will definitely go in with this, but I know there's a bunch of different kind of like pinky salmon concealers out there. All right, I'm gonna show you how good this powder is. I mean, we can always see that I'm very oily. Like, I've just gotten off of like a 5-hour shift, have not powdered anything, and I mean, you can just see like the oil like under my eyes in the T-zone. But I'll just take this little Ecos tool brush and just lightly go under it without even blotting, because sometimes I like to keep the glow, but just touching up. This is like my favorite touch-up powder as of like not even recently. Like, I've had this for a while, but At first I was trying to use it as a powder foundation, which is what it is, but I wasn't loving it. But as a touch-up powder, like, it holds on to just the right amount of glow, but then kind of helps me keep the coverage that I wanted. Like, can we see how nice this keeps the glow, but then really gives me the coverage that it's almost as if I have a new set of foundation on? Like, I absolutely love this as a touch-up powder. The primer that I was talking to you about earlier, this Lancome one, a great dupe slash just drugstore option, is this Essence Volume Booster. And this is also, again, another white mascara that has a very nice fibery wand to it, and I absolutely love this. This is my second tube of this and I'm almost out of it, and it is so good. It really helps just like fan out your lashes, make them look voluminous. And if you don't believe in primers, I totally get it. I mean, I was really skeptical for a while, but to me it really helped me actually save my lashes when I was wearing mascara every day at school or whatever, or even for shows when I was doing show week and I had lashes on and I was putting mascara on all the time. This, I think, really made an impact because I used to have as full of lashes as I even do now. And I mean, I don't really have that full of lashes, but they look pretty good to me. So, loving this. Another makeup thing that I have really fallen in love with is this Rimmel ScandalEyes Full Eyeliner. It's the 24-hour ones and just the shade black. And for a while I really went through a phase of like loving tight lining, and then I went into just liquid liner when that was a huge thing, and then I went back to this, and I love this stuff. It lasts, it doesn't really smudge. You definitely have to let it sit there before you can like blink and whatnot. In the waterline, so good. And you can definitely smudge this out. I don't personally smudge my eyeliner out. If I'm gonna do top liner, I either will use eyeshadow or use a liquid liner itself. But if you like to tightline your eyes, this is the way to go, next to the Marc Jacobs ones, which I believe were on sale recently. Not sure if they still are, but if you're looking for a great drugstore option, it is the Rimmel. Another new product that I fell in love with was this. This is the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm in the shade Tough Cookie. I'm gonna swatch this for you right now. Now that we don't really have to wear masks, obviously, like, lips were not really a thing for the last year and a half because we've all had masks on and no one wants to wear a juicy glossy lip when you have to put a mask on and it gets stuck and then you have lipstick stains all over your mask and it's not great. But this is so pretty. So this is the balm color. This is like straight out the tube, and then this is it kind of blended in, and you can see as you blend it in, it shears out into a beautiful tint. And then I'll just toss this on. Last but not least is this Laura Gellar Gilded Honey Highlighter. Everyone and their mom used to be obsessed with these highlighters, and I was too, which is when I purchased this. And I mean, this thing is banged up, you can see it, and then like this doesn't even attach anymore, and I've actually been making some good headway on this. This is my favorite summer shade. I've also had this for literally almost 2 years, literally 2019, and look at this. Like I said, there's barely a dent in it, and there's still so much product left. Next thing I'm gonna do is talk about my favorite skincare and body care products. Starting off with my BioDerma. So this I actually emptied out, finally. I've had this for maybe a year now, and I finally have emptied this out, and I refilled it recently. I got this bigger bottle off of at Costco when they were selling it at Costco, and I love it because it has like one of these push tops, so I can just take a cotton round, pump out what I need, and get my makeup off. This stuff is amazing, especially if you're someone who doesn't like to double cleanse all the time. Another thing that I recently fell in love with is this Neutrogena HydroBoost Body Lotion. Again, I don't know if I'll be repurchasing because I don't love having fragrance in my body care, but this stuff feels so nice on your body, especially during the summer. It feels cooling. You still feel almost like your body was dunked in just like a pool of like cool water, but then it like lasts for a really long time. You don't feel sticky. It feels really nice. Highly recommend it. If you have super dry skin, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this. I feel like you would still want something like a heavier cream maybe at night, but this is great for the day. This is technically a beauty product, but I picked this up off of Alana David's recommendation. It is the Got To Be Spiking Glue, and I mean, this thing is tiny. If you want to lay your eyebrows, this is it. This is the one to get. This is it for me. I mean, also this is literally like used for wig glue, so they aren't moving. Anyway, I've gone swimming with this and my brows are still stuck to my face. So Got To Be Spiking Glue is the way to go if you want to snatch your brows up to your forehead. This is it. All right, these two hair care products I have picked up and have been using for a while, and I have finally really found a great way to use them. This is the Redkin Iron Silk Heat Protectant, and I love this for just when I'm straightening my hair. I don't know, I've tried using it like with curling my hair, and I don't love how it feels, but with my hair straight, this makes my hair last forever when it's straight. Sometimes I'll even put it in a ponytail, like a loose ponytail, and it will not crease. And I love this stuff, so highly recommend picking this up. I am looking for a more natural heat protectant as of right now, but I still can't find anything that is truly worth investing in, so for now we are working with Redkin. Next up, I picked up the Oui Waving Spray. I've had this for a while now, and this is the mini size. I have naturally straight hair. This is like my hair air dried from yesterday, and like it's just straight. There's no wave, there's no curl pattern. So this, I was like, maybe this will help me get some sort of texture in my hair. Well, it didn't. So then I was like, okay, I don't really love this. But then I was talking to my hairdresser, and she was like, try putting it in when your hair is wet, and then braid your hair and let it sit overnight. So I did that, did 2 braids, put this in there, brushed it through my hair, through all the sections, and when I tell you I had the prettiest like beachy mermaid waves with this and 2 braids in my hair. Alrighty y'all, thank you so much for watching today's video. That's all from me. Don't forget to subscribe down below, as I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of this year, and also give me a follow on Instagram, and that's all. Bye.